Men who spend 50, 40, 30, 20 years with a woman were the ones who made the 50, 40, 30-year move all the time. They saw someone who
That's
did
good.
not, who did not
That's
like
good.
push, did not push. All right.
Dad, can you say that again?
Rose,
Right, it was good, right? Wow.
Men, yeah, right. They don't see that if the one who came after them is not the one that they necessarily took. They kept. All right. That was someone to play with until you got the one who didn't come after you. All right. Now that sounds cold.
Yes, it does. Right? I think it does.
But again,
I'm learning.
But we are people that we are pursuers. All right. So it's built in us to pursue. It's built in. If we're allowed to pursue, if a woman comes after us, we're not allowed to pursue. So now I'm in the thing of being the person pursued. I don't necessarily know how that works. All right. But the young lady who comes past me, smiles and says hello and keeps on walking. All right. She may want me. I mean, she may be panning and go, "Oh my God, he's the greatest thing in the world. I can't stand it. I can't breathe anymore." That kind of thing. Well, that's nice. All right. Just don't show me. Don't show me. Because if you show, no. Because I'm not going, I didn't go after, listen, I'm married to Rosemary all these years. She didn't come after me. I went after her. All right?
Right.
Think about Deacon Phyllis. She didn't go after Pastor Greg at all.
Wow.
All right?
Right.
I mean, you can go right down.
Story.
You can go right down the line, right? I mean, he was like, "Hello, this woman is fine," and she's like, and she's looking at him like, "Hello, and how are you?" And the whole thing of if you're told by the guy, "Wow, you're fine," you're like, "I know that." All right. I know that.
I've had situations where men think, "Wow, you are so cheeky."
Yeah,
when they say that, and I do exactly
and
that.
you say, "Well,
like,
yeah, I know that," but it's the way that you, if you put it this way, it's the way that you say it. I mean, you have to say like, "Okay, I know that." All right, but that's not the reason why I said hello back to you. I said hello back to you because first of all, you're a human being, and secondly, it's a proper and right thing to do.
Right.
All right, it's etiquette, and thirdly, it's supposed to generate. It's supposed, now hear this word, it's supposed to generate a response from you that I find acceptable. You got me?
Right.
Not that I'm going to make myself acceptable to you, that I find acceptable. So if he goes like, "Oh, you think you all that," son, you have just fired yourself. I may have been panting and carrying on before, but I stopped panting, I ain't sweating no more, I don't want you at all. Because you have just fired yourself.
So how do you find that median where you still are able to show confidence, but not cocky confidence?
I say the same. I say the one thing, and this is me. This is me saying this. That when you look in the mirror and if you're not happy with who you see, right, then you're not going to be presenting who you see is right. You're not. It's not going to be the right person. Okay. You have to be happy with who you see. You are who you are. And you are,
and sometimes who you are is just overconfident, right, girls?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Then I find, especially in my experience, and I can only speak for me, my overconfidence always drives men the other way, and I don't know why. I think
then you haven't found an overconfident man who can deal with it.
Wow.
Look,
there's a lot of. That just means there's a lot of not confident men out there.
There are a lot of men who are the wrong men to be with you. Look, let's look at some of the most successful women in the world. The women that are doing things that are prime minister. Well, I don't know.
I know.
We don't know who
but
we don't know who the prime ministers are married to. We don't know who all the corporate women that I know, and I know a lot of corporate women are married. They're married.
Okay.
All right. They're a very confident person. When you meet them, they're like, "Whoa, pow, they're right in your face,
Right.
Hello, how you doing? I'm really somebody, and you're all right, but I'm really somebody, and I'm not going to really push that I'm somebody, but I'm somebody." But they're wearing a ring. All right. Now, who is he? Who is he? What is he? Chopped liver? No. No.
I don't know.
He's a guy who can deal with a woman who is very confident.
Okay.
All right. There's nothing wrong with being confident. All right. And there's nothing wrong with being shrift, if you were, short shrift, by a guy who goes, "Oh, you think you're all that?" That means that, son, you're not all that. You can't deal with me.
Okay.
When I come home as all of that, and I never forget. Oh gosh, she is well, she's currently a vice president of a major corporation. I won't name her name.
Okay.
All right. She said, she would come home. She said the moment that she got out of her car to walk into the house, she became the wife.
Okay.
And she became the wife who celebrated this man. All right, with whom she had made. She makes like 4 times this amount of money.
Wow.
And he makes good money. All right, but she's in the $700,000 to $800,000 range,
Wow.
almost $1 million range.
Wow.
He's like 200,000. All right, but she comes and she said it never. She has to remember, or she has to work at thinking, oh, I make more than him because I'm his wife.
Okay.
All right. I celebrate him. He celebrates me by saying, that's my wife. She's out there. That's my wife. And she said, I celebrate him even more because I never take off my ring. She said, I always wear my ring. I wear my ring at home, in the bed, everything. I'm his wife. Now, but I'm also the executive vice president of
But she never brings it home.
She doesn't bring it home.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is that, backing back up, a confident man who is confident in his relationship with his woman doesn't mind a woman who's very forthright, who's very forefront. That's all. That's fine. Speak and be who you are. If that's who you are, that's who you are.
Okay.
As long as I've known you, right? You've been a person who's been like, this is me.
Yes,
this
true.
is Baraka. This is Baraka, and this is what I'm about, and I'm going to say what I'm going to say, and what have you. And I'm not going to insult you. But I am going to say what I'm going to say. Now, there are some guys. I was one of them. I mean, not just because I'm married, but because I'm one of the guys who goes like, "That's good. That's good. Go ahead on."
They don't make a lot of you then.
I would be proud of you. But there are men out there who are that way. But if you're pursuing somebody, you don't see the guy who's behind going, "Why are you running after him?" And I will celebrate you for who you are. All right. So be who you are. It's very important. Everywhere you are, be who you are. Say what you believe. Speak to, and you do that anyway, speak to everybody, the ones in front, the ones to the side, and the one that's running around the back. There's a statement that I've made, and I've made it now for like 45 years of working with young people, what have you. It's never the one you're looking at, it's the one who's looking at you.
Wow.
All right?